Breonna Taylor's death set off protests on the streets of Louisville that lasted months, and now an attorney who represented protesters who were arrested is reacting to LMPD's new consent decree.
Says he's cautiously optimistic, and Wave News reporter Fernando Garcia-Franceschini joins us now with that reaction.
Attorney David Maurer says he doesn't agree with Mayor Greenberg that there have already been visible changes made within LMPD, but he does say he hopes this new consent decree could be the start of that journey, so that others don't have to go through what his clients went through. Attorney David Maurer says he wasn't surprised when the DOJ released a report last year showing LMPD had engaged in, quote, a pattern or practice of conduct that violates the U.S. Constitution and federal law.
You're telling me something I already know. Now, what are we going to do about it?
Maurer has represented hundreds of people after protests following the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. He says he worked cases of false arrest, physical assault, and abuse, among others. Now he wants to see changes in LMPD that include more transparency and de-escalation training.
Has our police department learned from the lessons of 2020? I don't know, and I'm not optimistic that they have. Hopefully this will change things.
While Maurer recognizes there are, quote, honorable and good officers among the LMPD ranks, he says they are the exception and not the norm. But he is cautiously optimistic that more reform within the police department could change that.
I have the absolute and utmost respect for those who serve, but that is so long as they respect the law and our Constitution and the civil, constitutional, and human rights of all people, no matter who they are. That does not describe the Louisville Metro Police Department for the last 10, 15, 20 years.
Maurer is still representing people who took part in the protests. He said many of his clients were charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and unlawful assembly. Fernando Garcia-Franceschini, Wave News.